Hi, welcome to this video on the Women and Gender Studies LibGuide. My name is Paula Cardozo. I am your Women and Gender Studies Liaison Librarian here at the University of Lethbridge Library. I'm going to be taking you on a short tour of this LibGuide and some of the major help resources that are available to you. So with no further ado, let's get going. How did I get to this guide? Well, if you go back to the library's homepage and click on the Guides tab right here, you will see a number of different guides. For those of you who are new or haven't been here in a while, this first column takes you through the entire process of planning, researching, and writing your paper, including the ever popular Cite Sources tab. This third column takes you through guides for very specific types of resources, so take a look at that. And then, of course, there is the middle one that includes all of your guides for the different fields of study here at the University of Lethbridge. Because women and gender studies can cross into so many different disciplines, you might be going into some of these other guides made by my colleagues. But let's get to the Women and Gender Studies guide by clicking on Social Sciences. And you can notice that the list is kind of cut off, so I'm just going to make the font a bit smaller. And there we are. So we just click on that to get to the Women and Gender Studies guide. So here we are. Like all the other LibGuides, this is a tabbed environment, so think about what you're looking for and go and visit the appropriate place. I'm always making changes to these guides, so pretty soon there will be another tab for more help videos, so take a watch for that. So this video is accurate as of July 2019, but most of the major things will probably stay unchanged. If you ever need any help, please remember that I am in fact here to help, and this is my contact information here. So email is the best way to get a hold of me, but I also have a chat feature on my guides, and this, when it's lit up green, means I'm in the system and it goes directly to me. But if you ever can't find me or if it's something you need immediate help with, if we go back to the library homepage, you'll see this Ask Us button, and that takes you to the main research desk where you'll be in contact with one of my wonderful colleagues. And you can see here there's a number of different options for you to get a hold of us, and you can do that anytime. So if you know that the library is not open, just send an email instead. Otherwise, you can try through one of these other ways. So let's just quickly visit the reference tab first. There's a quick reference search right here that will search academic reference sources from a variety of different disciplines, but I've also given you some titles of some other reference sources that are specific to women and gender studies topics. Many of them are available online because I figured you'd probably just need some quick access to them. So this is a great place to start when you're getting the background information on a topic, especially if you're not really sure where to go and the topic's really big. This can kind of help you determine some of the subtopics within it and also introduce you to some of the major scholars there as well. If you need a refresher on how to search for books, there is one right here. But the most hit tab is definitely articles. So I just wanted to take a moment to slow down here and just explain to you kind of what is going on here. So let's just go quickly back to the library homepage. When you see the search bar here on the home page, that is Summon, and what that is a discovery layer, and it's meant to talk to our catalog for books and videos and for our different databases, and we've got many of them. So like Google Scholar, it's going to be giving you a lot of results. However, if you really want something a bit more specific to women and gender studies, I highly recommend that you go to this articles tab and take a look at some of these more specific databases. In particular, the Gender Studies database. That one doesn't talk to Summon, so sometimes you might get very different results. You'll get smaller results, but I'm hoping that they might be more relevant to you. And in time, I'll be putting up another video that's going to take you through the differences of searching within a few of these ones. If we don't have an article, you find one and we don't have it here at this library, please don't pay for it. Get an interlibrary loan instead. There's some more information right here, a couple more database search tips, all sorts of things that you can take a look at. Videos are quite popular. in women and gender studies. So I have a tab here. If you're searching for a DVD, Blu-ray, or even a streaming video, this is a targeted search that will only search that type of format. But we also have many other streaming video databases that you can take a look. There are descriptions here, so hopefully you can match up. And of course, if you have a direct title, you're going to be typing it in here instead. For those of you who need any government info or statistical information, there's a link to some other guides here and some specialized resources as well. So take a look at that. There is another librarian who deals with government info and statistics. So if that's something you need, make sure that you take a look at this guide, and his contact information is there. For any of you conducting any research on your own, here are some handbooks on mostly feminist research practices. So take a look at that if that is something that you need. And again, I will be updating these as new ones come in. Writing and citing. So I don't think that there's a single citation style that the entire Department of Women and Gender Studies uses. In most of the classes I'm brought into, you can make a choice, but of course, once you've made that choice, you've got to stick with it. So if you click here, you'll be able to see our guides for each of those major citation styles. And then Dr. Carolyn Hodes also provided me with these links to some really good sites on citing government documents, which can be a little tricky. So take a look at that if it's relevant to you. I have a page for faculty that just highlights some of the major resources available to our faculty members. Then we also have a faculty picks page that consists of websites and resources that a number of different faculty members in women and gender studies have recommended that we take a look at. Open access journals. So I'm in the midst of working on a list of open access journals in the field of women and gender studies. That will be posted relatively shortly, but in the meantime, we have a couple of different things here, an explanation of what open access is, some directories. So if you are an alumni and you can't get past the paywalls in the library, take a look at some of these resources. They'll always be open for you, and also a couple of resources if you decide to publish yourself in an open access journal, um, a few of the important steps that you may have to take there as well. This tab will be renamed the Legal Resources tab at some point. I'm putting together a couple of resources there, and we'll probably be making some videos, so take a look at that. And eventually right here where this empty spot is, that's where the main help videos will live, and I'll be making quite a few of them for you. So just a reminder, if you need some help, email is the best way to get a hold of me. If I'm in the system, this chat will be lit up green. If you're spinning your wheels for longer than 5 minutes, that's a really sure sign that you could maybe use some help, and that's what we're here for. With keyword searching, we can recommend different resources. We want to get you to the best things and help you become efficient searchers and evaluators of the information you're going to be using. And just remember, if I'm not around, you can go back to the library homepage, contact that research desk, and if you're ever wondering what the hours are, just click over here on the page. In the summer, our info desk hours are a little shorter, but during the main term, they'll be much expanded. So thanks for watching, happy researching, and if you need anything, please don't hesitate to let us know. We're here to help.